everyone, welcome back to Storytime. I'm Miss Rhiannon, and this week we are reading books all about being brave. Let's just jump right into it and get started with our good morning song, or our hello song that we start every Storytime with. And it uses sign language, American Sign Language, and we've gone over these a couple of times, but let's just go over them one more time real quick here. And the first sign that we use is hello. You take your hand like this and you go, hello, hello. Good job. The next is the sign for friends. This is one of my favorites, and it's two curved fingers and you bring them together like this. Friends. And then we have time, which is you point to a watch. I'm wearing a watch today, but even if you don't have one, point to your wrist where you would wear a watch. This is time. And then you point your finger to your lips and point away. Say. All right, let's get started with our song. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right. Great job, everybody. And now we're going to jump into our first book, all about being brave, which is this beautiful book called Shy Willow. And this book is by Kat Min. I love the colors and the illustrations in this storybook. It is so beautiful. There once was a rabbit named Willow who lived in an abandoned mailbox. Willow didn't like being outside very much. She preferred being inside in her home where it was cozy and quiet, just the way she liked it. One day, a blue envelope fluttered into her home. Someone must have thought that the mailbox still delivered letters. The letter here says, "Dear Moon, it's my mom's birthday tomorrow, and I was hoping, if you're not too busy, could you shine your biggest and brightest at midnight for her special day? It would make her very happy. Yours truly, Theo, the Purple House on Eris Street." "What a thoughtful birthday gift," said Willow. The letter had to be delivered to the moon. But how? Willow could never do it. Could she? Thump, thump, thump. Willow's heart beat faster. As the sky dimmed, the moon slowly shimmered into view. It was so far away, and she couldn't scamper back if she was scared. It made her sad to think about Theo and his mom waiting and staring at the dark, empty sky. If someone had to deliver the letter to the moon by midnight, she knew it had to be her. Outside was big, tall, and scary. Willow's knees trembled as she stared at the moon in the sky. Maybe if she jumped high enough, she could reach the moon. She was a rabbit, after all. But the moon was too far away. Willow wondered if she could climb her way up to the moon. She found the tallest mountain and began to climb it. Every time she slipped, her heart fell into her stomach. When she finally reached the top, the moon was still very far away. It was getting darker. Willow longed to run home, but she shook the thought away when she remembered the little boy and his letter. As Willow walked past a tall tree, she heard baby birds chirping in their nest above. This gave her an idea. Willow climbed up a tall tree and hid inside a nest. She waited until a large bird flew past. and Willow jumped. Wow, what a pretty bird. Willow held on tightly. She could barely keep her eyes open. The bird swayed, and a big gust of wind blew towards them, throwing Willow off the bird's back. Willow fell down, down, down. Oof! Feeling lost and tired, Willow sat in a small grass area surrounded by trees. It was comfortable and reminded her of home. She's got her little sketchbook out. She's got a bunch of little drawings. Out of all the things she did that night, Willow took the biggest step yet. She's ripping all the pages out of her book. And she taped them all together into a big balloon. And it's floating, floating high up in the sky. Wow. And it keeps floating and floating closer and closer to the moon. When Willow finally arrived, the moon was sleeping. Willow's heart beat faster than ever. Willow cleared her throat and gently tapped the moon's cheek. "Excuse me, ma'am," said Willow. The moon stirred and slowly blinked her eyes open. She yawned and turned her gaze to Willow. "Hello, I'm Willow, and this is for you." She pulled the letter out from her backpack. "A letter for me? How lovely," said the moon. In a quivering voice, Willow read the letter to the moon. "How brave of you to come all the way here to deliver this letter to me," said the moon. "Midnight, is it? Well then, I don't have much time. Come along, Willow. This should be fun." They glided through the sky and stopped just above Theo's house. The moon set Willow down. And Willow gasped. "Oh my gosh, look how pretty the moon is." Theo and his mom saw the moon. Stars glittered in their eyes. The warmth of the moonlight spread through Willow's chest, and it remained there forever. Oh, that is so sweet. You've got Theo and Willow hanging out. And that's it. That is the end of Shy Willow. I love this story. I think it is so cute. And it tells us that we can be brave. We can do things that we think we can't. And one of the things that makes me really brave, like with Willow, is doing things for others. It is such a great feeling to be brave and step out of your comfort zone to help someone else. All right, so as a little sneak peek, our next book is about a bear. And I have this really fun action rhyme all about a bear that I want to try with you. So let's give it a try. The words go, "A little brown bear went searching for honey." Can you search with me? "Isn't it funny, a bear wanting honey? He sniffed in the breeze, and he listened for bees. And would you believe he even climbed trees?" That's fun. Let's do that one more time and help me by doing some of the motions if you can. And you can use as much of your body as you want to stretch and move and get grooving today in story time. So, a little brown bear went searching for honey. Isn't it funny, a bear wanting honey? He sniffed in the breeze, and he listened for bees. And would you believe he even climbed trees? That is so much fun. I hope you had fun doing that. All right, now we're going to jump into our second story, Bear Outside. And this is by one of my favorite children's authors, Jane Yolen. She has written tons of really great kids' books. All right, so we get started with, some folks have a lion inside, or a tiger. Not me. I wear my bear on the outside. It's like wearing a suit of armor. It keeps out the howls, the growls. She keeps me safe. I can wear my bear anywhere. Schoolroom, in the backyard, in the grocery. Look at all that yummy food. And at home. What a fun little pillow fort. I love making pillow forts. I'm in charge, riding my bike to the stop sign. Or, if I like, roller skating, or bouncing on the trampoline. Bringing gifts and favors to our neighbors. Only not at swimming lessons. That can be dangerous for both of us. Because this bear doesn't like to swim. I take care of Bear, and Bear takes care of me. Together we find the sweetest berries, hives of honey to fatten me up. We let the juices run down our chins. We're not afraid of bees, but buzz them back. Then we nap beneath the tree. At dinner time, we share a plate. I like chicken. Bear likes salad. We don't always agree, Bear and me. When we do art projects, Bear paints blue. I use red. Sometimes we make purple instead. Did you know that blue and red, when mixed together, make the color purple? At night we curl up on the bed, Bear on one side, me on the other. Then Mother reads us a story, gives us kisses, tucks us both in. She says, "Good night, girls," leaves the nightlight on. Not for me. I don't care. I like the dark. It's for Bear. Isn't that so sweet? I love this. I think it is so sweet. I hope you enjoyed this book too. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today in Storytime. To finish us off, I'm going to do our goodbye song, which has the same tune as the hello song that we did earlier. We're just going to use our new sign, goodbye, which is like this. Goodbye. All right. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, everyone.